All right. Welcome, everyone. Congratulations on taking the next step and finding out about this amazing man you're going to be able to partner with and about this incredible new launch of this company with Global Instant Pay. As promised, let me introduce you to the $500 million man, Mr. Bob Reyna, CEO of our new launch, our new company, but with a track record, a 15-year track record building a global giant in the video marketing space. A company called TalkFusion still does about $100 million a year in revenue, and they've done business in hundreds of countries all over the world. And it's allowed us to set this stage, this platform here, to launch this new company into the most exciting industry you've ever imagined. What Bob did is he took his top leaders and they masterminded here a few years ago. They started talking about entering the next big market to take this platform they had in marketing and video technology and move into a new arena. And they actually have entered the big stage here. And they looked at market trends and what's happening, and they decided to jump in to the $4.2 trillion health and wellness industry. It's absolutely exploding. And besides, I mean, if you're going to pick a market, if you're going to pick an industry or pick a business, what good does all the money in the world do if you don't have your health to enjoy it? So why not be involved in a business where you live the lifestyle? You don't just have the money, you know, you're able to live a lifestyle that everybody's going to want to be involved in, everybody's going to envy, and you're going to be healthy. And so that's the industry, and it's absolutely exploding. Why? Well, you probably heard about the baby boomers, right? The baby boomers have established market trends ever since they were born, and Gerber Foods became a household name. You know, and then the Mustang car was there when they were turning 16. Well, right now, guys, the baby boomers are turning 65 at a clip of 10,000 people per day, just in the US alone. Now, this bulge in the population is also a global phenomenon, but just here in the US alone, 10,000 people a day turn 65, and that represents 2/3 of the US buying power as well. And it doesn't show any type of slowing down for the next 20 years. So this is a market, and what do you think the baby boomers, their number one concern is going to be about? Staying healthy, active, young. They want to maintain that longevity, that youth as long as possible, and they'll be willing to spend any amount of money to maintain that youth and that longevity. So this is the industry to be in. The next thing the mastermind group decided was, let's go find something that nobody's heard of. Let's have a first to market brand or technology. And that's what they did. They, after looking all over the world and spending a lot of time trying to find something unique and special that nobody else has, they found the number one superfruit in the world, maki berry from Patagonia. So this is down in South America. Unbelievable. You probably heard of the acai berry and some of these other great berries that come from the Amazon. This is like 10 times more powerful than anything that's ever been seen so far. And they actually spent some time down there with the number one scientist and doctor in this particular fruit and put together a 10x formula. So it's even 10 times more powerful than something that's already 10 times better than anything that's out there. So maki is the new number one superfruit in the world. They put it into a delicious shake, vanilla or chocolate, mixes up fantastic. It's got lots of protein and probiotics and all your greens in it. It's just super nutritious. You can use it as a meal replacement for weight loss, or as a supplement if you're into fitness and working out and need extra protein and nutrition. They've also have a thermogenic capsule here that you can see, and this is just for energy. Everybody needs more energy, and especially if you're focused on weight loss, you want to have some thermogenics going on. You want to heat up your body. You want to speed up your metabolism. And so this is a great 1-2 punch for a weight loss formula, but it's also great for supplement or fitness. If you're into working out, you're going to give you that energy and a great meal, a great supplement shake. And the brand, guys, I can't tell you how sexy QuiAri is. Just the name, obviously that comes from maki, and maki is going to be integrated through all of our products. We're just launching with these first couple products because we want to be lean and mean and be able to go out and grab global real estate. Marketing is the key. Since we've done business already all over the world in over 200 countries with our parent company, TalkFusion, we're quickly going into 200 markets, 200 countries, I should say. And in fact, our first week Obviously, we were born here on October 1st. So if you're seeing this, this is very, very early on as far as getting in and getting position with something that's going to literally just make, I believe, break records in the health and wellness space, partly because of this product, partly because of our 15-year track record, and also because of our global instant pay that pays you instantly. I'll talk about that in a minute because that is a game changer. But we have launched into 200 countries with the sexiest brand and the #1 superfruit in the world. And here it is, guys, instant global pay. Talk Fusion had already been doing this for about 10 years. So they have the relationships with the merchants and the vendors that somebody can join your team in another country on the other side of the world, and bing, instantly you get paid. We have a mobile app you'll download, and you can manage your entire business on a mobile phone, on a smartphone. This is the new age of being an entrepreneur, where you can travel the world and you can build a business everywhere you go with your mobile app, and sharing this amazing message of health and wellness with the world, and global instant pay. And I hope you appreciate, we're going to be able to put this Visa, global Visa Visa card into the hands of people in over 200 countries. As you know, there's a lot of people in the world that are unbankable. They don't have checking accounts. They don't have bank cards. Imagine putting one of these cards in their hands and every 5 minutes being able to pay them with US dollars. Now, it's another thing that's huge. A lot of people want to get into the United States because of, the strength of our economy and the strength of the US dollar and the longevity. They're in countries where they don't have stable governments or stable currency. We are allowing them to participate with the US economy. It's just like your feet are on American soil. We're giving you a Visa card. We're giving you a platform to pay you in US dollars, no matter where you are in the world, just like you were here in the United States. So this is kind of a humanitarian effort that I believe is going to bless the world, even in a bigger way financially than probably anything that's ever been done before. Imagine health and then financial health on top of that, physical and then financial on top of that. This is an amazing innovation. And again, nobody in the health and wellness space is offering global instant pay. So this is a first, and QuiAri is a game changer. This is literally, as I mentioned, the ultimate business because it's only $25 to get started, and it has a 6, 7, and 8-figure income potential. Where can you go in the world today and even start a business? Most of them are tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And in most cases, the business now owns you, and you're a slave to being there every single day. This is the new type of entrepreneur, the new type of business where you can be on the beaches of the world and you can be sharing QuiAri with people anywhere. They can join your team and you get a percentage of all their success. We'll talk about how this compensation works. It's absolutely incredible, but it's a 6, 7, 8-figure income potential on only $25 to get started. And it has some key principles for wealth creation that most businesses don't have. And that is a built-in leverage factor. It's one thing to own a business, but how do you leverage that business so that you're not doing all the work? Now, look at people that own restaurants or a Subway sandwich franchise or, a printing shop. If they're not there every day working, usually the business flounders. Well, imagine a business where you don't have to be anywhere. You can build this on the beaches of the world and get for $25 a platform to track your entire business. But it's 6, 7, 8-figure income potential because of the leverage factor and also because of passive residual income. This is a consumable product that people will use over and over again. One of the keys to wealth is leverage. J. Paul Getty said it best: I'd rather get 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own effort. Also, residual income. Do the work once and get paid over and over and over again. This is what authors and actors and people who make a lot of money do. They do the work once and they get royalties. You have a chance to help somebody get started in this business and create royalties or residuals, not only just off them, but off of their influence of hundreds or possibly thousands of other people that become part of your business simply because you thought enough to share this amazing platform and this opportunity with somebody in the United States or anywhere around the world. Timing. That's the other key to creating wealth is find a trend, find something that's going to be big and get in front of it. Well, right now, you're not only in front of this amazing health and wellness revolution, but you're also on the ground floor of QuiAri, which is a game changer in this space. So welcome. I'm going to help you get started. As I mentioned, we do have instant pay. So I'm going to show you how you can actually make money today. Yes, actually make money today. So just a couple of days in verifying your bank account, and we'll show you how to start sharing QuiAri and making money immediately, and not just in a couple of days, or today, but every single day. In fact, you can make money every 5 minutes in QuiAri. Your app will go cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So for $25, here's what you get. You get your very own QuiAri website. You get back office with a complete customer relationship management system. So it does all the tracking. Anytime you've got a customer, or you've got somebody in your team, it tracks everything in your back office. It shows you everything that's going on in your business. So for $25, websites for marketing, websites for tracking and managing your business, doing accounting, tracking orders, tools, other resources. But most importantly, it's your global genealogy, your tracking, and your instant pay. One of the things that wealthy people do is they employ other people. But there's federal FICA, Social Security taxes. You got to worry if somebody's showing up for work, somebody's stealing from the till, sick leave, maternity. There's all those kind of things. And so the new age entrepreneur likes that freedom where you don't have to, you can employ the efforts of other people, but you don't actually have to employ them. And that's what this kind of business does. It allows you to have the benefits of thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even 1 million people across the planet that are involved in your business, and it's tracking everything for you, and it's paying payroll for all of those people that are out there building their own business. And that's the beautiful thing, is everybody starts as kind of the CEO of their own company. Yeah, you got to go get your first 2 vice presidents, begin to build a team from the top down versus trying to join somebody else's company and fight your way up from the bottom. I think most people have found that's pretty hard today. And it's not really happening. So the key today is, if you want to be at the top, start at the top. Become CEO of your own company. We talked about getting $25 to start your business. Let's talk about getting active. Active means, how am I get healthy? I'm going to select a product package. Your only overhead for doing QuiAri is to stay healthy. Use the product. Become a believer. You're only going to believe in this product if you use it. So we have some different packages here. We got kind of a beginner package. We have to call it our Kickstart package here, where you can get a month's supply of our energy pills as well as the shakes. And again, remember, there's a meal replacement in there. So that's like $3-4 a day, and you're getting a meal. So it's almost like unheard of. This really doesn't cost you anything to stay active. For business builders, we recommend the starter package or the lifestyle package. I call it a pro package here, just because you're a professional, you're a little more serious. And what it does is it gets you a 60-day or 120-day supply, and you have more samples to work with. The key is exposure. That's the key to this business, is going to be sharing this message with other people. And it's great to have these shakes on hand. You can get them in sample size instead of a tub, so that you could throw them in a gym bag and take them on the go, take them wherever you're going. But more importantly, they're easy to share this way with other people, and they absolutely taste delicious. And people will notice a difference in their energy levels and how good they feel after taking this product. So have confidence in the product, and it all starts with you becoming a believer and getting in. Start here with a package. We actually will have some incentives with our team and our system, with leads and marketing for the people to step up on bigger packages. We have a complete automated marketing system I'll be telling you about, and some leads that'll come with these bigger packages to help you jumpstart your business. So I highly recommend starting at the highest level possible, because you want to make the most money possible, and you need inventory anytime you're starting a business. And you also set the example and the stage for your team of how to start. And there's bigger bonuses when you help people start on a bigger commitment. So that's getting active. So we talked about 1, starting your business for $25. 2, get active. That means, do something, order some product. Okay, anybody can do that. Get healthy and stay healthy. Stay on the auto ship program. Make sure when you join, you commit to something long term. Most people don't succeed because they never commit to anything. They always want to try. The biggest fear, the biggest failure is fear of failure. So don't be afraid to make a long-term commitment here. This business is going to be around for a long, long time, generational income. And so make a career type commitment to move in this direction, where health and wellness, we know how big it's going to be. And you finally got a ground floor opportunity with a company that's got some things in it that nobody else has, that's going all over the world. So the next step is to get qualified here. You want to find 2 people. Kind of like I said, you start as CEO. Well, what does a CEO need? He needs a couple of vice presidents. He needs some help in building his company and building your empire, building your message here. And so The beautiful thing about our compensation plan here and how you build a team is if we have what we call a hybrid binary plan. That means you only need 2 legs to make a lot of money. Now, anybody can build 2 legs, and that's why this plan has been so successful. And some of the top earners in this industry have come from a binary plan. That means you're going to put 1 person left and 1 person right, and then everybody else, third, fourth, fifth person, anybody else you introduce to QuiAri goes below those 2 people. So who do you want to help that much? You know, if you had a choice of somebody being right at the top of your business, who do you want to travel with? Who do you want to play with? Who's entrepreneurial? Who thinks like you do, that you want to share this message? Either way, once those 2 people are in place, everybody else you introduced goes below them. And that's the beautiful thing of a binary is we build deep. And that's also why there's a sense of urgency, because just waiting a day or 2, you could miss out on somebody that goes above you that could have gone below you on your team, and you're getting credit for all their volume. So that's the other nice thing about this plan is we can help build your team. The sooner you get in, the sooner we can start plugging people down below you. So that's how you get qualified. You sponsor 1 left, 1 right. That places an activating order. They need to be active as well. Okay, let's talk about the 6 ways you get paid as you go out and share QuiAri. The first is retail. Obviously, that's any business. You can buy the product at wholesale as a distributor or as a promoter, we call you, and you're able to market that out to other people and make about a 25% retail profit. The other thing you can do here is our fast start bonuses. The fast start is when somebody comes in on a product package, there's about a 20% first order bonus. So if somebody comes in on that $500 package, there's a $100 bonus right there. You know, on the $250, $50 bonus. I'll actually show you how to double that bonus here in just a second. So you could literally make $200 on that $500 package. So can you see why you'd want to kind of start there? So you could set that stage, that tone for other people and suggest that that's how they start too. Plus they have more inventory, more samples to work with. They're going to be more successful in the long run in most cases. Not in every case, but in most cases, that's a bigger commitment and shows a little bit more belief level, and you've got more resources to work with, and you're going to probably sponsor more people at that $500 level because that's what you did, that's what you believe in. So that's the fast start money. The next is the team commissions, and this is as you place people left and right, and they get to, a team starts to develop, a left team and a right team. So we'll talk about how you get paid, how much you get paid on those teams. And they get paid on unlimited depth or levels. So the money can get very, very exciting. I'll talk about that. There's also check matching. So as you personally enroll people or refer people to QuiAri, you're able to pick up a percentage of everything they do. Yeah, they're part of your team and you get credit for that. You're getting the first order bonus when you help them get started. But you're able to earn up to 25% check match. You somebody making $100,000 a year in QuiAri that you introduced, that's $25,000 a year, every year, just for helping somebody succeed. So check match is pretty cool. Lifestyle reward, that's kind of like an extra bonus up to $5,000 a month just to live the QuiAri lifestyle and help you with some expenses, maybe a car or a home. So that's why they call it lifestyle. You've gotten to the top of the company and they want to reward you with some lifestyle bonus. Speed bonus, this is how I was going to tell you could double that $50 or $100. If you can create $1,000 in volume in your first 2 weeks, they'll pay you a $500 bonus. You'll make $500 in commissions with those first order bonuses. So if in 14 days you can generate enough business, not just you personally, but your team, so you bring in 2 or 3 people who get 2 or 3 people in 14 days, that's $1,000 in volume. You pick up $1,000 in 14 days. So that's kind of our goal in helping you get started, is we want to see you hit that fast start, we call it a speed bonus. So here's how you build the binary team. Yeah, as I mentioned, you have a left team and a right team. So this kind of shows you how easily you could create $1,000 of volume over, or 1,000 points in volume over the next 14 days. You're going to introduce Sam and Amy here to the business. Sam's going to go get Ed and Sue. I mean, that could all happen in a few days. On your right side, you've got Amy, and maybe you find Tom and put Tom down below Amy. So, you bring in 3, 4 people. They each start to do the same thing you did. They get a left and they get a right. They start to build their structure and build their organization and build their team. And again, you're going to be able to get a check match on them. But right now, we're concerned about volume. So volume is left, volume is right. If you do 1,000 in your first 14 days, that's $1,000. Okay. Obviously, we have some people who do more than that, but that's kind of what we want to try to help most people to achieve. And you'll just keep adding up this volume left and right. What happens as your team begins to grow is you're going to always be putting people on your weaker leg, because in the team commissions, you earn about 10% of what's happening on your weaker leg. So you can see over here on your right, 500 in sales volume. So we said you'd make about 500 in commissions your first 14 days. So that's kind of similar to what we're talking about. So just focus on always putting more volume into your weaker team, and you'll be picking up about 10% of what's going on there. Okay, here's kind of how the volume works. As I mentioned, 200 left and 200 right. Now, that 200 points is created very quickly with some of those initial product orders. You pick up a $20 team commission. That's in addition to the fast start bonus. So we're talking here again about the 6 ways to get paid here, and you got your fast start bonus as you enroll people. You're also picking up the team commissions. And so anytime 200 volumes is done on your weaker team, you're picking up $20. And that just shows you how this can grow. 2,000 in volume on your weak side, that's $200. 20,000 is 2,000, and this can keep going, unlimited levels down to about 7,000 a day. So that's kind of the potential here with your team commissions. And then you got your check match, as I mentioned, up to 25% on all your personals. It starts out at 10%, and as you rank up into higher ranks in the company, it moves all the way up to 25% on all of your personals. And we talked about the lifestyle bonus up to $5,000 a month. That also starts at 500 and then works its way up to 5,000 per month as you advance in rank with the company. Last thing I want to touch on is the get 3 and you're free. So if you don't want to have to pay anything monthly, even your customers that you share this with, they want to start a weight loss challenge and get involved with our Kickstart program, they could go out and get 3, and their monthly order is free from now on. They can be on QuiAri for the rest of their life and not have to pay for it just by having 3 customers, and you can do the same as well. So as I mentioned, the beauty of the binary plan is you get paid deep, all the way up to 50,000 per week, okay, or 200,000 a month. That's unlimited. You make as much on the 1,000th person as the first person. You make a first order bonus if that's your person. But the beauty is that as 2 get 2 and 4 become 8, 16, 32, 64. I don't know if you've ever taken a penny and doubled it every day for 31 days. It doesn't start out much. In a week at 64 cents. What that 128 from there, it's $1.28. It doesn't get. What happens if you keep doubling that? And day 31 is $10 million. So that's the power of this kind of compensation. You help them get to, and you start doubling. And as that happens, and we roll out in open countries, go around the world here, you get enough people on that weakest team to where you're making $50,000 a week in income. Now that's called getting paid deep. That's the beauty of the binary. You also get paid wide, and this is the beauty of check match, because you're putting people on your left team and your right team. Probably, you'll be focused on probably one or the other. Usually you have one leg take off, and then that's, you're constantly focused on catching that leg and putting people in what we call your pay leg, which let's just say your left leg. So everybody's going left, left, left. When you put 10 people in that left, guess what? Those are all people you're getting check match on. So that's what I call getting paid wide. You can just keep going to number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can put 100 people in this company and all in that left leg. And you're getting, I call that kind of going wide, because it's unlimited this way on how many people you want to bring into QuiAri and get paid check match from 10 to 25%. Let's just assume you hit that top level and you've got 20 people, making, average of $1,000 a month. That's $20,000 a month. 25%, that's $5,000 a month. And nobody's hitting it out of the park. Part-time income, $1,000 a month. What if you brought somebody to the table that was making $50,000 a week or $200,000 a month, maxing out the comp plan? You're making 25% check match, $50,000 a month, just on referring one very successful individual to QuiAri. So that's kind of shows you the power. I encourage you to get started right away. As I mentioned, the key with QuiAri is we're ground floor. We just launched October 1st. People are just starting to hear about this. We're already, I think, we're ranked number like 20 in my Business from Home magazine. You know, we're getting recognized very quickly. So jump in as fast as you can, because remember, just sitting out one day, you could miss out on somebody that we would put below you tomorrow or the next day or the next day that's joining our team. And so you want to get in as soon as you can. So I always say it's not as important where you start. Like, you know, I say the biggest package is the best, but more important is to get in, because you can always upgrade your package, but get in so we can start helping you build your team and putting some people below you, helping you get your two, you know, helping you step into that instant pay, helping you get that $1,000 bonus in the 14 days. So again, join, get your business center, get your product package. You know, I recommend the big one if you can. Get your first two people, help them get that speed bonus, and you're off to a great start. Guys, welcome to the team. We brought together here the best of the best. I'd like to introduce my good friend, Mr. David Doves here with the Conversion Pros. They are building a funnel and marketing system for us. That's part of what this is. So we'll show you how to use this and actually work with some of the leads that we generate. Thousands and thousands of people opt in every day wanting to start a home business. This is the #1 ultimate lifestyle business. I already told you why, because you can build it on a mobile phone anywhere in the world. You don't have to worry about employees, yet you get the benefits of people all over the world. And, you know, it's literally a business of collecting friends and making money. You know, going out there and asking people if they'd like to get healthy and wealthy, and letting them know you've got a way for $25 and some health products that they could get started. And then you add these systems and these pros. Mr. David Doves has been a #1 earner everywhere he goes. He creates, he's a machine. I mean, he creates marketing systems. I was so lucky to get him to build a system for us here with QuiAri and with H3 Global, my company, Health, Hope, and Happiness. It's also humble, hungry, and happy. So sometimes you're just humble and you're hungry. And I find that those are people that are teachable, they're ready to go. And that's where I started. So, you know, I hope you're humble, I hope you're hungry, and I want to help you be happy, because you have so much in front of you, and I'm here to help you get it. So again, this is me, Rod Goodman, founder, H3 Global, Health, Hope, and Happiness. And I want to introduce Mr. Joe Ware, another partner of mine that is involved in Country Opener. He helps companies get into countries all over the world. He's got connections and leaders all over the world. We are targeting right now Mexico and Latin America with some of his connections there. But imagine getting in this leg that we're building together here, and getting in front of countries that we're going to be opening. Imagine the people in Brazil wanting to get in because they're going to get in ahead of Colombia, or the people in England want to get in ahead of Russia. So countries are opening, and we are at this very, very exciting infant stage. This is the time for you to get involved. I brought together the team, the partners, we're going to have the marketing systems, the training, the resources. So welcome to H3 Global. I'm looking forward to helping take you to the top. Thank you.